So, I talked about what I bring with me to work for my everyday carry as an HVAC tech, but I thought I'd go over what, when I'm off work, I bring with me. It's pretty simple, it's condensed. Instead of having a bunch of tools or really anything of that sort, I really got it sorted down into this little pocket case. There's not much to it. Probably the easiest place to start is the notebooks. I carry two. One is just a simple field notebook with, I've got some Scottish Gaelic words in it, and then at the back I have a set of lockpicks. I've gotten locked in a few places. I don't use them to get into buildings or anything, but I have several times broken a keyed lock and have to remove something from it. These are just a super cheap thing. I've also gotten locked into a gate before by friends on accident. So this is nothing nefarious. It's perfectly legal in Oklahoma to carry these as long as you're not trying to open a place you shouldn't be opening. So I've got no worries on that. I like to carry them. They keep it a little bit safer day to day. And then I've got this other field notebook. It's got water resistant paper. So I've just got some, this is actually work notes in it, but stuff I thought of while I was out and about. So that's the two notebooks, and then also in that pocket is a sharpening stone. This is 600 grit, fine. I've liked carrying this. There's a lot of times where I need to sharpen a knife or a hook or something, and having this on me is pretty handy. So I'd recommend carrying one of these with you. I like them, and they're pretty easy to use. So I also carry a highlighter. I like the Sharpie highlighter. It's got let's see if I can get that to focus real quick. There we go. It's got that clear view sight on it, which I find very useful when highlighting things. Sometimes on a map, I do print out maps. I need to mark off a section or I need to follow a route. And I like this Sharpie highlighter. I found it pretty useful. So I carry that with me. New edition, about a month, but pretty useful. I carry two writing utensils. Both are the Zebras. So this is the F107. Just a simple pen, solid metal. Nothing really complex about it. It's not one of the fancy EDC pens. I think this pack was like $12 for both of them. And then this is the M107 mechanical pencil. So just a simple mechanical pencil. There's nothing really to it. The newest thing has been, well, I say newest. This is kind of what started getting this pouch, but I have the CRKT gentleman's folder. I don't know, that might actually be what it's called, but it's a small, slender blade. Stays really sharp. Once again, this knife is legal to carry. It's not a huge blade. I mean, compared to a finger, it's not massive. I mean, I don't have the longest finger, so, but I like it. It's not a heavy-duty knife. It's not a survival knife. But then again, you know, I'm going to dinner. I'm going out and about with my family. Like, I don't need a bushcraft knife or anything like that. So I like carrying a knife. I know there are people who are like, oh, you don't need to, but the amount of times I've been asked to open something, honestly, even peeling tangerines or oranges for my kid, it's nice to have a knife on you. A couple times we've gone fishing spontaneously. We keep fishing rods in our truck, and having a simple knife with you, pretty useful. Although recently we have caught nothing, so there hasn't been a need for a knife then, but cutting fishing line, things like that, I guess that counts. We haven't caught anything, so there's nothing to fillet. So, although I don't think that's really a great fillet knife, but it would work in a pinch. But yeah, this is just what I carry with me. I do take a decent amount of notes. Recently, my wife, for an anniversary gift, got me a Kindle Scribe, so I think that will switch over to my main note taking, but I don't think I want to carry that with me everywhere, because that is something that could very easily get stolen, whereas these notebooks, if somebody steals a $10 notebook, or actually, a set of 5 is $10, so if somebody steals a $2 notebook, I'm not going to lose any sleep about that compared to somebody stealing a $500, $400 notebook. So, a big swing in differences. But yeah, I like these tools. I find them very useful. There's honestly some room for improvement, but this is stuff. I mean, these are the 2 newest pieces, and everything else, I mean, I've been carrying with me for a couple years now. I know I said that was a new addition, but I mean, it's new to me. I guess 3 years old isn't that new anymore. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is just kind of a simple breakdown of what I personally carry with me. It's nothing. This is a hide and dink little carrying case. It's well used. I keep it in my jean pockets, dress pant, khakis pockets. So I like how compact it is. But this is pretty much, I mean, other than truck keys, this is all I carry with me and my cell phone. I just, it's nice to be able to take notes. It's nice to be able to open things when you need to. And that's about all I need to carry with me on a day-to-day basis.